Hello, Brave Awakened Ones. This is Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics, Lady V. Thank you, supporters, subscribers, and Patreons. Please share these videos with those who you think it might resonate with. If you're interested in any of my services, books, merch, t-shirts, webinars, sessions, and higher realm magic information and meditations, please visit higherrealmholistics.com. Hey, Brave Awakened Ones, Lady V here, Veronica. We got the victory. I've been avoiding making this video, tiptoeing around it, but I think it's about time I do it because I just see people going down a really bad rabbit hole. I mean, not rabbit hole, let me see. They're being fooled. I think, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, okay? But it's about Kanye, okay? And yes, this has a lot to do with our awakening, all right? Because as you know, the devil's a liar. And this 3D earth has been ruled by Lucifer and company, okay? And it's all about lies. It's about illusion. It's about inversion of the truth. All righty. Now, I was a Kanye fan from the get-go. All right. And especially when Kanye came out with this, I want to totally share my screen and talk about this. When Kanye came out in 2016, November of 2016, which is over 3 years ago, okay, and came out and said this, I really became a big Kanye fan, right?
Y'all don't want to lose again. A lot of people here tonight feel like they lost. You know why? Because y'all been lied to. Google lied to you. Facebook lied to you. Radio lied to you. Radio, fuck you. I know it's a lot of real niggas working at radio. Real people. Real program directors with wives and kids that love music, that can't play what they want to play because they've been paid to play that bullshit over and over and over. And when I say that bullshit,
All right. I don't need to play the whole thing. I'm sure almost every one of you out there know about Kanye's little speech. Okay? What is the title of this? Last Kanye West speech before hospitalization. Now, what happened to Kanye after that speech? That happened to Kanye after that speech. Kanye was carted off for reprogramming. Yes? This is what happened to Kanye. And this, those of us who are in the know, who've been down that rabbit hole of the Illuminati rabbit hole, know when they take your ass and they program you hard, this is usually after a reprogramming, they dye that hair blonde, right? For women, a lot of times they chop the hair off. They dye that hair blonde to show that, you know, they got you good. And for you to be a sign and a symbol and a warning to any of those out there looking to open their mouth that this is going to happen to you too. Okay? So this is why I'm very not trusting that whole Kanye come to Jesus moment right now. Prior to this mess, this was true Kanye. Okay, this is an old cover of Rolling Stone when he did Jesus Walks. And this was before they got to Kanye. All right? This was right before the speech. But we know once they got to Kanye and did this to him, that old Kanye is gone. I don't buy this new Kanye who's talking conversion and everything. I don't buy it. And I'm going to tell you why I don't buy it. Just one big clue why I don't buy it. I don't buy it because, let me close this because I want to make sure. Okay, this is the latest Kanye video, right? Where he's preaching and singing and acting like Moses or whatever. This is also very recent. This is Kanye's version of the Christmas story that he just did. All right. Why aren't I buying it? I'm not buying it because of this. This is why I'm not buying it. That's Brad Pitt. He came to one of Kanye's, preaching things, whatever, when Kanye was doing church. I'm not buying it because of this, because people like that are still hanging around him. Brad Pitt. He is deep, deep, deep into the programming. That's why I'm not buying it. Not one darn bit. Okay? That's him doing his passion thing recently. We all know he's been showing up at all these mega churches and everything like that. And then here's another reason why. Here's his wife, Kim. Here's the blonde hair. Remember when she went blonde, all of a sudden, to me, that's another sign. Yes, this is an older picture a few years ago, a couple of years ago. Same thing. Okay. And I'm not just saying because I think she is one of the biggest Jezebels in the industry that she can't all of a sudden convert. It's not about that. It's about she is as programmed, even more, she's his handler. That's the way I see it. And he's got the whole Jesus thing covered. Kanye has the whole Jesus thing covered, right? Minimalism. Remember his clothing line that came out too. It's all about minimalism and putting on this Jesus persona, not having anything, never mind a t-shirt costs $1,000, right? Are we buying any of this shit yet? All right. Here is Miss Kim K's baby shower. Here she is with her little cross around her neck. You got to wear it well, right? This is her meditation themed baby shower. That's what she had. Here she is in all her goddess glory meditation theme with the singing bowls, the gong, CBD. This is why I'm not buying it. Who is that? That is Chrissy Teigen. It's like Jezebel number 2. Beyonce must be number 3. They're all up there. One of the biggest Illuminati bitches there. And I'm going to say that. Chrissy Teigen. Miss Pizza herself. Look who's in her baby shower. Chrissy Teigen. Of course, they're their products, right? That's why I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm just not buying it because, who's hanging around them? I'm not buying them. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying the act. I'm not buying the act because they have those type of people hanging around them. So I'm not buying the act. Here's the deal. Those controllers that have been controlling the earth, they want to come from all ends. They want to come from all sides to get us, right? So they got him covering the whole Jesus thing. They got her covering the whole New Age thing, right? But they want to catch those who are awakened and awakening. They want to scoop them up by using these inversions. People have to be smarter than this. People have to see who's around them. What are they pushing? Pushing, Christ-like minimalism with $1,000 t-shirts. $1,200, I think this top cost. And then, hang around with something like that. Okay? And there's also, it was her CBD. Watch her come out with a CBD line if it's not already out there. It's a CBD. It was a CBD meditation baby shower. And there was also, I wish I caught it, some other pictures. It was a video that was out there with her meditating under a pyramid, underneath a brass pyramid. So they're, to me, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's nothing but another con job. It's nothing but another con job. That's how I feel about it. Especially since they're hanging out with people like this. It's nothing more than a con job to me. This person is still there. Never mind the fact that they dyed their hair back. It has nothing to do with them dyeing their hair back. The message came across. Okay? The message was given. Message came across. Message given. That they still own them. Dead behind the eyes. You can't tell me there's any life behind those eyes. Dead. Dead. There's nothing there. I have not seen a picture of her that she looks like she has anything going on back there. Nothing. Total MK Ultra shell walking around. Okay? And to me, it's grabbing those. What they're doing is they're trying to grab those who are awakening, trying to grab them into a false light. All right? And then, of course, they have the other half where all they're doing is pushing, syrup, that purple drink, pushing the codeine in hip hop, right? This is culture. This is culture wars. This is manipulating Gen Z and Gen Y also. Okay, even Gen X. This is culture wars. Because when it comes to Kanye and Kim, that's where you have Gen X and Gen Y, right? And then you have the younger rappers like Tekashi 6ix9ine, who's like, damn, Satan himself, that kid, right? You have that, and you have what's his face that just passed away? Oh, geez, my mind went blank. I spoke about him, who just passed away. What is that young kid that just passed away? My mind went blank looking at that. Gee, I must caught up something from Kim K. My mind went blank. Yeah, a Juice. I keep forgetting. Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD passed away. And who was it that he spoke about? It wasn't Fabulous, was it? It was another rapper that he said, an older rapper, because he's a Gen Zer, Gen Yer. Was it Fabulous? I don't want to name wrong names, but it was another rapper who talks about popping pills nonstop, talks about sipping syrup. Well, Lil Wayne nonstop with the syrup. If you guys don't know, that's codeine. They mix codeine and fruit punch or shit like that. I've seen it in clubs. Ask me where they get the codeine from. You do need a physician's order to get codeine, along with all these other pills. And then you have, all these pop stars, other pop stars singing about Xanax, popping pills. And that's what's going on. These kids popping pills. So they have them being pulled that way. And then they have the Kanye, just in case they escape that and say, especially after Juice WRLD died, that shook up a lot of kids. Juice WRLD dying shook up a lot of folks. I've seen many videos of these younger rappers, these Gen Z rappers saying that they can't believe Juice WRLD died and I'm not going to do syrup anymore. I'm not going to do them. I'm not going to drink the purple. They're like, no, I'm not going to do it. because they realize it's not a game. This is not a game. But those negative beings that have been running Earth, they want this. Okay? They want to destroy these generations. They want to take them down. They want them dead. They want them dead. Okay? They want them dead. So they want them all on drugs. What is that chick's name? Billie Eilish. Ugh. I cannot stand this chick. I cannot stand her. I cannot stand her. But she's nothing more than another puppet, a mind control puppet. There's her song, Zanny. There she is with a Xanax on her mouth. You would think this would be illegal. This is a minor. You would think a minor making music videos, singing about taking drugs and getting high would be illegal. You would think that, wouldn't you? But no. And what bugs me is that I have, my son's a Generation Z. I have nieces and nephews. All my nieces and nephews are Generation Z from ages 10 to 9, 10 years old to 18. And especially my little tween nieces who I had from this summer, they listen to Billie Eilish. And when they had her on, I cringed. All good girls go to hell. I remember my nieces singing this, and I took both their phones and I screamed my head off to the point where they sat there with tears running down their face back in my car, literally scared to breathe. I scared the hell out of them. I was so disgusted. This is nothing more. And then you have Poppy. I don't know how many of you know Poppy. I'm doing this for the older generation. Here's Poppy. As you could see, she's another mind-controlled, demonic girl who literally looked like she was bred, straight up bred to, look, see? She was straight up bred to be some demonic, pushing Illuminati. Look at this. Look at this video. This is her official video. This is a young girl. Look at that. Another mind control person. Look, guys, this is what they're feeding the kids. Okay. And look at this video. What's that choker? That and the way she's on all fours. That's S&M gear. Why would you have a young teenage girl in S&M gear with the choke collar on her with the leash? It's a young girl, and this is not illegal. Look at her on all fours doing that. All right. Who's another one? Jeez, I just had it in my, oh God. Oh, I'm about to put it. Oh. Oh, I spelt it wrong. Oh, nothing makes me want to hurl more than this thing, this creature, this vile. You could almost smell her through the screen. Literally, you could almost smell her through the screen. To me, she's such a vile piece of garbage. Vile piece of garbage. Again, this one talks about how she, again, it's not about begrudging somebody, changing their life around, okay? But this thing is not. It's still pushing the drugs. It's still it. I can't even address it as anything else but an it. It is still pushing the drugs, okay? It is still pushing sexual promiscuity, okay? And according to her, if you've watched her videos talking about how she has drugged men and robbed them while she was hooking. And she thinks that was her idea of hard work. DJ Khaled, I have no idea what this man does, DJ Khaled. I don't know. To me, he just seems like nothing more than a he seems like to be one of those, ugh. And then you got Nicki Minaj, both of them. Skanks. If you want the definition of skanks, you got skanks. And just to show how evil, I wish I could play this for you guys. I wish I could play it. Because if you see this video, they have on all these satanic, a bunch of satanic symbolism in this video. A whole bunch of satanic symbolism in this video. You go watch it yourself, okay? Just look right here. I'm not even going to say its name. Just go watch it. A whole bunch of satanic symbolism goes on in there. Yeah, ASAP Rocky over here. And not for nothing, ASAP Rocky, he's another one. Trump may have saved his ass, but he's part of that whole Illuminati thing too. He really is. He's part of the whole gang. Let me pull up some ASAP Rocky so you can see what I'm talking about. Let me pull up some images of ASAP Rocky so you can see what I'm talking about. That he's part of the agenda. He's not sitting there talking about drinking syrup, you know, and popping Xannies. He is the rapper that Trump saved his ass, and he wouldn't even say thank you to Trump for saving him, for getting him out of jail. For real, yes, it was a setup what happened to him over there, but you could at least say thank you. Say thank you, my man. Look at him. This is A$AP Rocky. There he is with a machine gun. There he is throwing up devil horns. Yeah. He's part of it. He's part of the agenda to corrupt and bring down Gen Z. And quite frankly, I'm not too fond of his music either. He's part of it. Here he is again. This is his scene. This is his crowd. Tell me he's not part of the agenda. Should have left his ass in jail over in Sweden. For real. There he is. He is part. There he is again. Look at this, right? Part of the agenda. And look at all the kids in the crowd. Look at all the kids in the crowd. And what, of course, what is he doing? He's dating one of the freaking Kardashians. Here we go again. See? It's nonstop. Well, he's not dating her. That's Hadid. She's a model, but she's nothing but a puppet. But as you could see, it is what it is. They got you. That's Rihanna. She's another Illuminati whore, whatever. You know, whore of Babylon, for sure. But yeah, it is what it is. So we have to watch out for our kids. You know, I'm glad my son's into old school rap. Jeez, there he is with all these bras. I'm glad my son's into old school rap. You know, I raised him on Tribe Called Quest and that sort of stuff. Look at this. Because I was in their music videos, by the way. So that's what my son was raised on. Thank God. I'm old school. Okay, so that's the way I raised my son. But look at this. This is what is being sold to our kids. And it's being sold hard. It's being sold hard to our kids. So You got this guy coming out for all the to catch all the kids that think they're waking up, because after Juice WRLD died, I saw several videos from young rappers, Gen Z rappers, who are talking about how, oh, they, now they're turning to Kanye. They understand why Kanye woke up. Now they're waking up and seeing what the industry's all about. That's great, but that's old Kanye. They need to go. They need to take it from this point on. Old Kanye was talking the truth, but new Kanye, no. I'm not buying it. Not with her. Not with him around. Not buying it, y'all. Not buying it. Okay, well, that's my opinion. I just wanted to come out and say that because I just feel it's a trap. I just feel it's a trap. So if you guys know or see different or think different, hey, share your opinion, because, opinions matter, and maybe you know something I don't. Maybe you see something I don't, but I'm just not buying it. I'm just not buying it. Okay. Lady V out. If you're interested in any of my webinars, they're ready when you're ready, so you can do them anytime. Okay. Head on over to HiramHolistics.com, or if you're interested in one of my Lady V teas or book, right there, children's book, the number one seller, book and rhyme, book and verse. Yeah, Amazon children's book, picture book, and also you can book a session, HiramHolistics.com. All right, Lady V out. Thank you, Patreons. Bye.